So, if you are a Bungie fan like me, you are pretty excited for two reasons. First reason being the supposed last expansion for Destiny, Age of Triumph, will be coming out March 28th, which is today, the date of this recording. Basically, I really don't know what to think of it. I was really pumped for Rise of Iron because it was basically an addition to the game. Age of Triumph feels more like a glorified re-expansion of old. Yeah, it has armor and new weapons and higher light levels. And honestly, me getting upset about it and me being okay with World of Warcraft feels like it's if I were to be against it, it would just be really hypocritical. But as it stands, I like Destiny. I've always been a fan of those type of games. It's a first-person level grinding, item grinding game. That's pretty much what you do. You join up with your friends. You do strikes. You do playlists. You do special missions. And the whole point is to get new items, get new gear, increase your light level, and eventually take it online in the multiplayer, which I'll actually say is a lot of fun. As long as you get a relatively well-balanced game. Depending on some of the playlists, that's never the case. So I recommend going in with friends, or at least one friend, because it does make it a lot more enjoyable. So there's that. I kind of knew they were going to be... Well, I just found out they were going to be doing it, so I'm not angry, but more just rolling my eyes a little bit, because I know I'm going to get the expansion. Not right away, but I'm probably going to be getting the expansion within the next month. Now, the big news. The big super duper news. Destiny 2 officially announced, and it looks like we're going to be getting it. They're saying around fall time of 2017. I'm excited about this. I'm kind of curious as to what kind of new life they're going to be putting into the game. There's a lot of mystery and intrigue as to what this is actually going to be. I'm kind of keeping myself in the dark, but I'm kind of wondering as to like where the fans are, or the supposed fans are, of this series. Like, is Destiny a series worth continuing with a sequel, or is it just worth continuing with expansions? I personally would just think it would just be better for them if they just kept releasing expansions as opposed to doing sequel games, because they could have something really good potentially with the expansions. Again, referring back to World of Warcraft, because with every new expansion, there's an increase in level cap, and then there's new items, new missions, new characters, so on and so forth. I feel like if they can continue that trend, then the game could really, it could really increase its longevity. I know when it came out, the reviews were very hit and miss. Some people really praised it. A lot of people were not a fan of it. They didn't like the monotony of it. And honestly, I can understand why it's not some people's cup of tea. There really is no end game. There really is nothing special to add, and to which I understand why people are saying that. There really isn't any real end game bonuses you get from it. It's more or less what you get out of it, completing the challenge books, which I honestly think are a lot of fun because you do get really cool items. Fully customizing your character, you do get to modify your own weapons, finding the legacy items, and overall the time in and of itself. But as it stands right now, if I do end up getting Destiny 2, it's probably not going to be until 2018, unless there's something really, really interesting about Destiny 2 that's really grabbing me at the moment. But let's get into what I can find out about this. Looks like it's going to be released across all three platforms: PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One. They're definitely saying Q3 of 2017 / this fall. It also is saying that you will be able to transfer Destiny data over to Destiny 2, but it's not 100% laid out. According to GamesRadar.com, It's saying initially we weren't sure if we'd be able to carry anything over, but according to a recent update, Guardians who reached level 20 and completed the Black Garden story mission, and I do believe that's like main story level stuff, they'll be able to retain their class, race, gender, face, hair, and markings. What won't carry over are powers, possessions, which includes the weapons, which I'm not happy about. And any Eververse items such as silver and emotes you purchased. So pretty much any extra flair things you buy for your character will not transfer over. They're saying, Bungie, we believe that this is the best path forward. It allows us to introduce the major advancements and improvements that all of us expect from a sequel, ensuring it will be the best game we can create. Now, I'm going to stop there and I'm going to say I understand why they don't want to transfer a lot of the older weapons over, because they have a full other game to promote. And I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of disappointed in that. I do have some really amazing weapons on my main character right now that I would love to keep. But I'm interested in seeing what Destiny 2 has to offer. So, with all that being said, I'm looking forward to it. I'd like to see more. I have a feeling we're going to be hearing a lot more from E3 and also around the summertime, late summer. I have a feeling we're going to be getting more and more from Bungie about this, as the anniversary of when the game originally dropped is going to be coming up in September. So that's my theory on all of this. Let me know what you think. Destiny, worth it. Destiny 2, worth picking up. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And until always, I'll see you next time.